Good morning. My name is Jill. Welcome back to my garage. This is where I spend time in the morning, and this is where I think too much, and this is where I get inspired to share my experience. So until I get it painted, welcome to my ugly garage. I hope everyone is doing well. My last video, if you didn't see it, I'll put a card, but I go into cleaning out my life, and I added a funny title that probably didn't go over well, but I don't care. I and the reason why I feel that was so important in my journey as an NPE was to really get certain about things. Most people that are searching for family or have had an unexpected DNA result, they just want the truth. That's the word that's said a million times in all the groups and so forth that I'm a part of. That's what everybody's talking about. I just want the truth. I just want the truth. And I was there. I wanted to know, and I couldn't ask my mom. Wow. I don't know where all the emotions just came from. But that's part of being an NPE. And that's part of losing a parent. Whew, okay. Crying on the internet, Jill. Cool. Okay. See, even when you think you got it figured out, even when you think you're okay, this is such a roller coaster. We'll never know the truth. Even if you interrogate and have the availability to everyone involved, sometimes you just never know the truth. You really never get inside the actual perspectives of the people involved in the situation. You don't know why people do the things they do. You don't know why people make the choices they make, and we just really never can. And when I first found out, and that was my obsession, and when I say obsession, it's all I did was search for the truth. And thankfully, I was also actively engaging in ways to keep myself from losing it. With I can't be thankful enough for the internet and people willing to share their stories and talk about emotions and talk about mental health and talk about just their experiences here on this planet. And didn't realize my battery was dying. But I'm very grateful for to myself for being willing to learn how to take care of myself better, and to the people that are out there sharing their story. And I hope that's what's being conveyed here is just, if you come across me and something I say helps you, awesome, because I'd probably be in a loony bin if I wouldn't have had the people sharing that just something they said, something, their perspective on something changed my life. So in our search for the truth, I think it's so important to realize we just can't always know the truth. So when I came to this realization, I traveled back into myself and into my childhood, And I took a really close look at the story I was telling myself about myself. And you're going to get sick of hearing that term, but it's just the way it is. So why did I tell myself certain things? Why did I have issues with, you know, I hate to say that I had daddy issues, but I definitely 1000% had daddy issues. I grew up without a dad and knowing this man's name and then unfortunately ending up living in the same town as him and having to see him at least 5 days out of the week, like that often. He never spoke to me. He never looked me in the eye. He never acknowledged my existence as a human being. And I was supposed to just be okay with everything. I was supposed to be okay with the fact that I had an amazing mom, an amazing extended family. Like, I'm not exaggerating. They are amazing. And even my adopted dad, like growing up now, he and I don't speak. But growing up, I cannot complain about him. He was good to me. He was a good parental figure. Everything was, I mean, I don't have any, I mean, I could if I nitpicked him, but he was a good father to me, all things considered. And so I started re-examining why I told myself certain things. And so I would say, must be there's something wrong with me if this man doesn't love me. There must be something wrong with who I am, that he doesn't want to be my father. He doesn't want to be associated with me. He doesn't want his wife or his kids to know that I'm his. And so at a very young age, we're talking, I think we moved to that town when I was 4th grade. I started that narrative in my head that I was not good in some way. And so from my perspective now, I'm able to go back and say, he's not even your father, Jill, and you don't know what led to that decision being made. You'll never know. You'll never know why your mom did what she did, but I know that everything she ever did for me was with love. I know she loved me, and I know she was a good person, and I know the world lost something really special really early, and it sucks. So I'll never know the truth, but I do know that the stories I was telling myself were lies. And I do know that going back and having these hard conversations with myself and getting a more clear perspective on what made me the person I am today and finding a way to be grateful for even the awful things and being grateful for the person I've become today, and regardless of who I share DNA with or lies I was told or lies I told myself, I'm okay with me today. I kind of like myself. I go to bed with a clean conscience every night. I feel that I'm a decent human. I'm not good at a lot of things and I screw a lot of things up and my body betrays me every day. But that's okay. I feel like through rediscovering myself, rediscovering my perspective on myself and the people in my lives and the things I've had to go through, I've learned to love and respect myself in a way that I didn't know was humanly possible. And that's just my wish for others, truly. And it's heartbreaking sometimes to look around at people treating themselves so badly. And I just want to squeeze everyone and make them care about themselves just a little bit more. It's probably really, really good that I can't see my own face. I am terrified to what I look like right now, but I think it's important that this is shared because this community is hurting so badly. And I just want you all to know that you are worthy, regardless of what someone else's truth is. All right, I'm going to stop before, I don't know. I just feel very compelled to get into that today. I know the last video was really lighthearted and silly, but I want to get into some of the deeper stuff that I've dealt with, and I'm just going to continue to clean out my space physically, mentally, emotionally, and continue to I don't even know how to end it. It's just time to clean it all out and move on. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just at that point. It's time to put it all out there and go on with my life. So I wish you all well. If there's any comments, questions, or concerns, please reach out to me. I put a lot of resources in the down bar for other YouTube or Facebook and so forth, resources for you as an NPE or someone searching for family could find useful. I don't even recommend my own old videos as far as building trees and all of that. They're outdated. So I'll have other people that have more updated information linked below. So be well, friends. Bye.